Okay, gang, Mike J. Anthony here. I'm going to, as quick as possible, show you how to buy Pulsechain or Pulsechain coins on an application called Coast. And here it is over here on the left, Coast, C-O-A-S-T. And the first thing you're going to need to do is sign up for a Coast account and register. And I'm going to put a link underneath this video, but if you just go to, I'm going to give you a referral link. You can go to mikejanthony.com/coast. And let's see, we're going to do that right now. mikejanthony.com/coast. It's going to take you to, well, since I'm already registered, it takes me through here. You're going to sign up, and then once you register, it's going to take you back to here. Since I've already done that, it just kind of skips me past it and puts me right in the buy, the mint and burn, well, actually it'll be the deposit withdrawal, but I'm just following the navigation over here on the left. I just happen to be in mint and burn. But once you register your Coast account, and again, the link is mikejanthony.com/coast. You register, and then just go. You'll be taken into one of these links over here. You just click the top one. It says I have 2 cents in here because I've already made some deposits in the past. And so you're going to need to deposit money first. And these are the quickest way to make a deposit. There's 3 different ways now. The first is Old Glory. You can sign up if you're in the United States. You can sign up for Old Glory Bank. And if you are able to transfer money through Old Glory Bank into here, then this would be a quick option. I do not use Old Glory Bank. Even though I'm in the United States, I use a different bank, and my bank does not allow me to transfer money from my bank account to Old Glory, but it does allow me to transfer money from Old Glory to my bank account. But I can't go the other way, and I need to go the other way. I need to be able to transfer money from my personal bank to this one, and it doesn't allow me to do that. So this is not the one that I use. I use this one, which is the ACH deposit. And what you do is you click this button, and it's going to give you it's going to register you for their bank account, the bank that Coast use. It's going to give you a bank account and a routing number, and you're going to see your name, and you're going to use that for third-party money transfer applications like Zelle. Like, that's the way I do it. I have to go to my bank, my personal bank, and then when I go to my personal bank, I use something called Zelle. And Zelle wants me to put in the business name. I choose business, and I put in business, and then I put in the routing number and the account number that I get when I click this button. I'm not going to do it because it comes up with numbers for me. But when you do it, you're going to see your number. You're going to see your numbers, your account number, your routing number that you should send for a third-party application through your bank, whatever bank you use. Like, my bank happens to use Zelle. Your bank will probably use something different. But whatever your bank uses for third-party money transfers, you're going to use this information that you get from this button here. And I'm not going to go through all that because that's just going to take up a lot of time that I do not have. But this is the way that I prefer to do it, using my personal bank in its third-party application, which my bank happens to use Zelle. And so I just put this information that I get from Coast into my Zelle contact that I'm going to send money to, and it just sends out money to this account. And that's going to take anywhere from 2 to 7 days. I've gotten it as early as 2 days. I've gotten it as late as 7 days. It shouldn't take 7 days, but it could if something happens, and you might, it takes slower than normal. But it's normally between 2 and 5 days you should get it. The third way that you can do it on here is Ethereum. If you already have Ethereum in your wallet, then you can just use this to swap into US dollar coin, DAI, or US dollar Tether. And then you put the amount that you want to swap into, and it's going to just allow you to swap it into whatever amount you want, and that's it. That's pretty much it. And once you have your deposit made, then you can actually go to buy and sell. And I'm just waiting for this to, okay, there we go. So at that point, once money appears, you're going to have more than 2 cents in there. You're going to put in however much, let's say it's $100 that you're waiting for. I would now have that balance right here. And again, if you still don't have any money, you can hit deposit. That's going to take you right back to where we just were. But I would just put in, say, $100. And then I would just select any of these Pulsechain. I can buy Pulsechain. I can buy Pulsex. The main 4 that I buy is this one. Pulsechain, Pulsex, Hex, and Ink. And all of these are already on the Pulsechain network, so there's no bridging required or anything like that. And that's why I use Coast, because the other way that I like to do it is I use it, since being in the United States, I would use Coinbase, and I would just go buy Ethereum from Coinbase. Then I would send that, if I would buy Ethereum from Coinbase, then I would send that Ethereum to my wallet, and then I would bridge it over. And I do have a video explaining that, and it's a half an hour long, and it's too long. I just wanted to make a new video that bypasses the bridging and all that, and you just do it this way. The only downside is you got to wait a couple days for this. Whereas if you want it immediately, I could do it the way I just said, but I would also pay a lot more money. I would pay $25 in the spread fee. I would pay another $5 in Coinbase network fees. So I'm saving at least $30. Whereas on Coast here, sorry, on Coast, I just get charged $3. $3 is all I get charged here. So if I use the Coinbase method and I just buy Ethereum on there and send that to my wallet, then bridge it over to Pulsechain and buy Pulsechain, yes, I can get it done a lot faster, but I'm also going to pay at least $30 more than I normally would. So if you have a day or two, a couple days to wait, I would just use Coast here. Use a third-party banking application to send money over to the account that they give you when you deposit cash. Again, you would use one of these options, like this one. If you don't have a Gold Glory account or can't use it like me, I would just use this one. They give you their routing number and your bank account number that they give to you, that they register for you when you hit this button. And you use a third-party banking application like Zelle to send that money over. It appears here, right in here in the current balance, and then you can buy these tokens already on the Pulsechain. No bridging required, no technical mumbo jumbo. Like I'm waiting for money right now because I did a deposit earlier. It should be there sometime between tomorrow and another couple of days, depending. But I'm probably going to buy Pulsex with it. Let's say if I get it tomorrow, I'm going to buy Pulsex. You would just do $100 or however much it says, and then it's going to automatically show how much you're going to receive, and then it's going to ask you to connect your wallet. I'm just not connected right now, but it's going to show you the amount that you're going to get, and then it's going to appear down here in transactions, and you can see the transactions I've made already. The last time I did it was April 11th, and like I bought $217 worth of what is that? Pulsechain. Yeah, PLS Pulsechain, and I bought $10 worth Pulsechain. This is Hex. On March, I bought $300 worth of Pulsex, and this is how you buy Pulsechain, Hex, Pulsex, and even Ink. I just haven't bought any Ink on here yet, but I can buy some Ink with it. And that's pretty much it. This is the quickest way to buy Pulsechain and other Pulsechain coins such as Ink, Hex, and Pulsex without having to bridge over and without having to pay Coinbase and Ethereum fees. This is Mike J. Anthony, and I will see you on the next video.